fetch data from the various data resources from the Stats Canada, for example, the Stats Canada and like the tourism culture and the crime rates of Ontario. So my recommendation for the tourist spot is Ontario, and I'm going to support Ontario's tourist destination and the ways to improve it and with the clear data and the proper examples. So let's delve into the presentation. Oh, yes. So, so this is the name of our presentation. This is me, Kavinraj Muthuvel, and my roll number is 100955. Ontario. So, Canada's year-round playground. So, 10% more visits in 12 months. So, Ontario, Canada's year-round playground. So, Canada has a like the topic itself means like it has a tourist spots like tourist spots and destinations that can be viewed and enjoyed by the people like all around the year. So not only by the summer but also in winter. So it's basically like 12 all the 12 months in Canada is a like enjoyable and is a amusement, like it has like everything for the people to visit and explore. Um, so my goal is to increase the visitors by 10% next year. So presentation is tourism and recreation Ontario. Tourism, the popular destination. So the Ontario is called as a popular destination. The tourist is rebounding with a record urban spend per annum and strong domestic travel. So Pearson Airport like handle like approximately 46.8 million passengers in 2024. Global connectivity is back. After the global connectivity is back, like post-COVID, increased the post-COVID it increased the tourist visitors by almost 46.8 million passengers. So festival events are statewide are returning at scale, summer to winter. Our call is to partner with us on marketing, so product and our rail packaging to convert demand into visits. So these are the data sources that I have fetched the data from a store Stats Canada, Air Freshness Cap and Severity Index. So this is the data that particularly so like where like by clicking on these links, we'll be able to do our data resources. And argument is like demand is strong and accessible. Airlift recovered, urban spend records. So product is uniquely rich culture, nature, festivals year round. So capacity and safety enable growth. So workforce recovering, public safety trending manageable, infrastructure upgrades. Also these the only demand is strong and acceptable. So basically like demand even though there are famous spots in Toronto, people have the intention to visit. So the people has money to visit in spite of the economic crisis. So it I will show you the demand by using the data sets. The first one, demand and access. So we have the data sets like visitor spending in Toronto by year. So the 2029 from 2024, we can able to see that the during the COVID, the average spending on the tourism is has been reduced constantly, and then it increased like exponentially to $8.7 billion. So approximately 46.8 million people like reaching or entering into the Pearson Airport. So Toronto records record of 8.8 billion visitors spent in 2024 with a 7% international visitors. So provincial revenues forecast to keep rising through 2027, and airlift spend recovery reduces friction to visit and signals a healthy ROI of partners. So the next one is the signature experiences. So year-round proportion. So so basically in this graph, like it shows the CAD per USD exchange rate and a foreign tourism demand. So year-round proportion. Summer lakes and parks, fall colors, winter festival, spring culture. So it has like summer lakes, like parks, fall colors, winter festival, spring culture. So basically, anchor events, a TF New Blank National Blank Open Winter Festival of Lights, Niagara TD Jack Fest Cottage Country Peak. encourage multi-region itineraries. Fly to like by flying to Toronto, Ottawa, like by driving between the rails between the Detroit or US, Detroit US to the Niagara, Toronto, and by we'll be able to give the signature experiences, and by giving the best combo offers to the all the visitors out there. Capacity, safety, and infrastructure. So this data is collected from the Ontario Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Support, KPRF's tourism employment trend. So accommodation pipeline qualitative like crime severity index, Ontario's Canada. So tourism workforce stabilizing vacancy rates increasing by was 2021 2022 and 2021 to 2022. So basically, here the KP has tourism employment got accommodation pipeline that increased from Toronto workforce vacancy and capacity, safety, and infrastructure. So capacity, safety, and infrastructure has increased over the certain years. Ontario's CSI comparable to national levels, major visitor zones, highly polished and even ready infrastructure. Toronto modernization lift go up. Go Express like expanded intercity bus and new hotels and openings in GT and regions will be able to attract visitors from all over the world. Tactics so Ontario has the best value, best connected year-round destination. Uh, Year-round destination like the three pillars or like access, product, and partnerships. Access, product, and partnerships. So core marketing, use border states and UKD city and nature bundles, event-led shoulder season coverage, footballing winter sites, air rail portal bundles, attraction buses, influencer fans, evidence spend records, air capacity, forecast revenues are right at 10% of a reiterate 10% visitors in 12 months. So we have to like reiterate 10% visitors in 12 months and call to action. For visitors book a 4 to 7 day Ontario loop, Toronto plus Niagara plus one nature escape. For trader investors, join our 2025 to 2026 scope funds package, multi-city itineraries, and expand inventory for visitors and week. So for visitors, we can book a like 4 to 7 day Ontario loop, Toronto plus Niagara plus one natural look, join our 2020 for trade investors. We can encourage them to join our 2025 to look funds package, multi-city itineraries, and expand inventory for festivals and peak weeks. For media or creators, pitch Ontario year round. We host content trips across regions. So closing line, as well, let's make Ontario next speaking for travelers, partners, and communities. So this is our whole. So here comes the here. So here comes the end of our presentation. I will upload the Power BI files and the data sets that I have fetched from the internet to the submission along with the video link that I will provide in the video. Thank you so much, and I hope you all enjoy this presentation.